Hi everyone, I am Mr. Awais Ahmad Hossaini, working as Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Yadgaon. In last video we discussed some numericals related with the second law of thermodynamics. In that we discussed numericals related with the refrigerator and air conditioning. Now in this video also we will discuss some next numericals related with the heat pump and refrigerator. So let us start with the next numerical. So here the numerical is determine if a tray of the ice cubes could remain frozen when placed in a food freezer having a COP of 9. Means here we want to calculate that temperature, and the Carnot COP is given in the numerical, that is 9, and one more temperature is given, that is surrounding temperature is given, operating in a room where the temperature is around 32 degrees centigrade. Means they mention the highest temperature, okay, and they mention the COP. So these two parameters are already given in the problem. So that is temperature, that is high temperature, and that COP, okay. These two parameters are given in the numericals. So we want to calculate that lowest temperature. So as we know that the coefficient of performance is nothing but the ratio of that low temperature upon high temperature minus low temperature. So we can apply this particular formula. This is next new arrangement, and 1 upon HL TH upon TL minus 1. This is the just mathematical simplification. The formula is same as that of earlier. Now that unknown parameter here is only that lowest temperature, because that Carnot COP is given in the numerical, TH is also available in the numerical, okay. So that by rearranging the term, that TL is equal to TH upon 1 upon COP plus 1. So now just putting the value of that highest temperature, this is 305, I just convert that value into Kelvin by adding 273, and by putting the values of the COP, and I get the answer, that is 274.5. So this is the lowest temperature, okay. So this is the what? Lowest temperature. Yes, and since this is a greater than 0 degrees Celsius, the ice cubes will not remain frozen. So this is the main answer, okay. Since this value is greater than 0 degrees Celsius, the ice cubes will not remain frozen. So this is the main logic behind it. If you want to cross check that answer, then again you can apply the formula of that COP, that you know that Carnot particular COP is nothing but, you can write that lowest temperature, that is around TL, okay. It is around TL, lowest temperature upon highest temperature, that is TH minus again TL. By putting the values, that is T1 is TL is around 274, and that TH is around 305, and TL is around that 274.5. you will get the answer of that COP is around 9. You will just check whether that particular answer is correct, and its value is definitely more than 0. So that ice cube will not remain frozen. So this is a numerical. Here we can calculate that lowest temperature as well. Now in next numerical, it is related with the heat pump. A heat pump provides 30,000 BTU per hour, okay. So here that BTU per hour, 30,000 BTU per hour, maintain a dwelling at 68 degree Fahrenheit. So here the temperature is given, that is around 68 degree Fahrenheit on a day when the outside temperature is 35 degree Fahrenheit. So here that inlet and outlet temperature conditions are given in Fahrenheit, and the power input to the pump is required is around 1 HP. Okay, so power is also given, it is around 1 HP. The electricity cost 8% per kilowatt hour. Compare the actual operating cost per day. We have to compare the actual operating cost per day when the minimum theoretical operating cost per day. Okay, so now here they mention that particular thing in the numerical. This is cost is 8% of that net operating cost. So 8 by 100 is nothing but that 0.08. So here we assume that actual cost is equal to 0.08 times that net cost. Okay, so here that actual cost, for the actual cost we have the formula. This is the formula through which we can get the value of the actual cost. So here that multiplication factor, that is 0.08 into 1 is nothing but per watt capacity. Then this is again multiplication factor, that is around 0.7457 in order to convert that HP into kilowatt. So here in the numerical that value of the power is given, this is around 1 HP. So I just put that value. So in order to convert it into kilowatt, I just multiply it by 0.7457, and we want to calculate for 24 hours per day. So finally we will get the answer in terms of that dollar, that is around 1.43. Okay, so here what is the main formula of the actual cost? The formula of the actual cost is that multiplication factor which is already given in the numerical. This is 8% per kilowatt hour for comparison purpose. Then multiply by that power in terms of the kilowatt. To convert that HP into kilowatt, I just multiply it by 0.7457, and for 24 hours per day, if you want to calculate, then you have to multiply that particular value. You will get answers in terms of the dollars as well as in terms of the rupees. Similar way, to calculate the minimum cost, we will allow the heat pump to operate as a Carnot cycle. For that comparison purpose only, keep in mind that for only comparison purpose, we just compare to calculate the minimum cost. We will allow the heat pump to operate as a Carnot cycle. So as we know that Carnot COP is nothing but the lowest temperature upon highest temperature minus lowest temperature. So in the numerical, the temperature are already given. So in Fahrenheit, I just converted into Kelvin by some multiplication factor, and I get that Carnot COP. It is around 16. So how it comes? The formula of the Carnot COP is nothing but lowest temperature upon highest temperature minus lowest temperature, and after putting the values, we just get the answer of that Carnot COP. This is the most important thing in the numerical for comparison purpose, to calculate that minimum power input required. So our next step is to calculate the minimum possible power input is required. So as we know that there is a standard equation of that Carnot COP. Carnot COP is also calculated by some other mean. Okay, so here we can calculate that Carnot COP by that heating effect to work input to that device. According to that particular second law of thermodynamics, the COP is nothing but heating effect upon work input required for that device. So by using this particular formula and rearranging the term, that W net, that is minimum power required is nothing but that QH is nothing but that heating effect. It is already given in the numerical. This is 30,000 BTU per hour. I just mentioned that particular value, and COP Carnot is already calculated in previous step. So finally I get the answer in terms of BTU per hour, that is 1875 BTU per hour. Okay, and if we want to convert it into kilowatt, then again you can convert it by using this multiplication factor. Generally, student, 1 BTU per hour is nothing but 0.00029. So keep in mind that I just repeat once again, 1 BTU per hour is nothing but 0.00029. So if you multiply it by BTU per hour, you will get the answer in terms of the kilowatt. And also minimum, if you want to calculate that minimum cost, here we already calculate one cost related with that, considering that actual one. But if you want to calculate that minimum cost, then formula is again same, that is 8%. They also given for comparison purpose, so that 8 by 100, that is 0.08 into that part of that work required or power input required, that is W minimum. It is already given in the numerical, means we already calculated in previous steps. And if you want to calculate for 24 hours per day, by multiplication you will get answer in terms of that 1.06. so this is the minimum cost. So here in this problem we calculate that first actual cost. For that purpose we just multiply that particular multiplication factor 0.08, they are given in the numerical. Then I just convert that HP into kilowatt hour by multiply it into 0.74, and by multiplying 24 hours per day you will get answer. In order to calculate the minimum cost, we calculate that Carnot COP. Carnot COP is nothing but lowest temperature upon highest temperature minus lowest temperature, we get the answer. And similar way, by using another formula of that Carnot COP, that is heat heating effect upon work input to that device, and by rearranging the term we get here work required, that is power input to that heat pump. And in order to calculate that minimum cost, I just put all values, that is multiplication factor of 8%, then that particular work input to that device into 24. I get the answer of that minimum cost required per day. So students, in this video we discussed some related with the some problems related with the heat pump. Our next video will be on some next stage numericals related with the second law of thermodynamics. In that we will discuss some important numericals related with the cold storage concept. Thank you.